And we are back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back, okay? Exposing more fuckery, dealing with the theology of Christianity and Judaism, okay? Now, I basically dedicated, my whole summer to this, just completely going in, all right? And I'm going to continue with this story of Job, okay? I'm going to go ahead and decode the story of Job, all right, which completely, without a doubt, proves who exactly the so-called good and bad guys are when we're talking about Zeus and Lucifer, all right? Zeus and Prometheus. Because when you talk about Jesus, you're really talking about Zeus, okay? The son of Father Time. And right here you have Lucifer, Prometheus, Enki, okay? AKA Asar. These two right here get into a little verbal dispute. And Lucifer challenges Zeus, okay? Gives him, basically gives him this challenge and tells him that, you're really not all that powerful. And these people that you're in control of, they're not going to stay loyal to you if they really know who you are. So basically, Lucifer told Zeus that if you allow me to take away the material possessions of your so-called followers, they will lose faith in you. They will lose faith in you, okay? This is the challenge that Lucifer brought up to Zeus, okay? He basically said, the only reason you have devout followers is because you're giving them material possessions, okay? You're giving them beautiful material objects so they can stay attached, to the physical realm. Lucifer said you're giving them more of the fucking illusion, more material. Okay, and Zeus took him up on that challenge, and so Lucifer wanted to go after Father Time's most devout follower of Job. Okay, Job right here, and Lucifer was allowed to take away his material possessions, take away, all of his so-called finances, even his family, his farm animals, okay, and his family, all taken away from him, okay, because Zeus allowed Lucifer to do it, okay, and at the end, towards the end of this story, Job, he gets on his knees and asks Zeus, why did he allow that to happen to him? Okay? And do you know what Zeus told Job? You know what Zeus told Job? Zeus said, you are just a human, which means your knowledge is limited. And he said the only thing that you can do is live a humble, pious life and stay faithful, okay? And that's it. That's all Zeus had to say after he allowed Lucifer to completely ruin, okay, what this man had established, okay? Okay, so when you look at it from that perspective, who is right? Who is right? Who is wrong? Who is the real evil? Who is the real righteous? You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to show you the fucking hypocrisy of Zeus and Father Time. Okay? Because let me tell you something. Lucifer was right. Lucifer was in the right. He was in the right. And I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove it, ladies and gentlemen. Because the most devout followers of this demon known as Zeus, Yaldabaoth, Father Time, El, Chronos, Saturn, okay, this damn demon is only capable of rewarding his followers with material possessions, you see, because he rules over the material, you see. That's why in the Bible it says who rules the world, okay? And like I said, I want everybody to open your so-called good book, get your Bible verses on Google, get that shit ready, all right? Because it tells you right there who rules over the world. It says it in the damn Bible. Satan rules over the world. There is a difference between Satan and Lucifer. Satan is this guy right here, his father. This guy you're looking at right here, his father is Satan, who is Saturn, who is Father Time, who is El, okay? This guy right here is Zeus, son of Saturn, son of Cronus, son of El, son of Satan. So that means that Jesus is the real fucking Antichrist, okay? Okay? And he only can reward his followers with material possessions. And this is why when the rappers and the entertainers, and when they sell their soul to Satan, Satan is the fucking God of the Bible. So all of these mega pastors at these mega churches, they did the same shit. They sold their soul to Yaldabaoth, to El, to Saturn, to Chronos for material possessions, okay? And for wealth in this material world. And Lucifer said, you're not that fucking powerful, okay? If you allow me to take away the material possessions from Job, Job is going to lose his faith in you, all right? All right? And when you look into this, after Job questioned Zeus and asked him, why it was done, Zeus gave his reply, and after that, over time, Zeus gave Job more possessions. Go look it up. Zeus gave Job more possessions after this shit took place. Why did Zeus do that? Zeus wanted to get his faith again. Zeus wanted to get Job's faith again. You guys better wake the fuck up. You better wake the fuck up. Because in the same fucking Bible, all right, there's a Bible verse. There's a Bible verse, and it's right here. Okay? Matthew 19:24. It's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich person to get into God's kingdom. So right here, this verse is telling you, in order to leave this earthly realm and to get into so-called heaven, all right, we have to drop materialism. We damn near have to completely drop materialism. You see this right here? This right here comes from a Gnostic. So you see, this is from the Gnostic text. This is from the Gnostic text. And the original Christians that were ordered by the First Vatican, the first Pope, they killed off the people who created this verse right here. Because this comes straight from the Gnostics. This is the Gnostics right here. It's easier for a camel to get through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich person to get into heaven. That comes directly from the Gnostics. Okay? Directly off the walls of Kemet. Alright? And then right here, you have this motherfucker, Zeus, son of Yaldabaoth, son of Cronus, El, Saturn, son of Satan. Okay, the real fucking Antichrist, Zeus. Alright? He can only reward his devout followers with material possessions. But the same fucking Bible says it's easier for a camel to get through a needle's eye than it is for a rich person to get into heaven. You got some explaining to do, Christians. You got some explaining to do, Hebrew Israelites. You got some fucking explaining to do. Period. Okay? Because this motherfucker right here is a is the biggest hypocrite in the universe. And like I said, Lucifer exposed his ass. You see, the masculine aspect of Lucifer is dealing with the serpent. You know what I'm saying? The Kundalini activation, the Kundalini fire, Kundalini activation. Right here is Saturn, Father Time's infinity loop. Lucifer is trying to break your ass out of the goddamn loop. See what I'm saying? The cross over the loop. And the first savior figure to die on a cross was the serpent. Go look it up. Go look it up. The serpent was the original servant of the God of the macroverse. Go look it up. All right? Okay? Okay, and guess what? There's scientists and philosophers and people with PhDs that agree with me. All right? Right here. And look at this fucking picture. This has to be one of the biggest motherfucking propaganda ploys in the goddamn world. Christians were wrong. Lucifer is not evil. Scientists insist. All right? There's a difference between Satan and Lucifer. Satan is the god of the Bible. The devil is the god of the Bible because devil means deceiver. Okay? Satan means Saturn. Kronos El. That is the god of the Bible. Lucifer means light bearer. Okay? So you have two aspects of Lucifer, the masculine aspect and the feminine aspect. The feminine aspect of Lucifer is dealing with this material realm, this holographic material realm. And the masculine aspect of Lucifer is dealing with the pineal gland and the unseen realms around you. All right? So right here, a scientist has revealed that the devil, when he says that, he really means Lucifer, the masculine aspect of Lucifer, okay, is good. And this comes from someone who has spent over 40 years of his life researching the subject. Research professor Henry Ansgar Kelly from the University of California in LA said there is no real evidence that suggested, okay, that Lucifer should actually be called evil. Kelly has said that Christians think that Lucifer is evil, but they have got it wrong. And he went on to say that that he thought Lucifer was only trying to do good and that he is on the side of God, but that his judgments are overzealous. So he's saying that the God of the Bible's judgments are overzealous. Okay, the Bible has no evidence, okay, of Lucifer being evil. Once again, this particular scientist, he's not aware that the God of the Bible is El, which is Saturn, which is Kronos, which is Satan. Okay, we get the word Satan from Saturn. All right, so Satan is really the God of the Bible. This scientist really means Lucifer. The Bible holds no evidence of Lucifer being evil. Okay, the masculine aspect of Lucifer, the serpent in the Garden of Eden. No evidence of that Lucifer being evil. Kelly professed that there's no evidence or very little in the Bible that suggests that many of the deeds and characteristics or that are commonly attributed to Lucifer are in fact true. The professor believes that Lucifer is perhaps less like Darth Vader and more like a prosecutor that is overzealous according to a strict reading of the Bible. You see, now right here, you see he mentions Darth Vader, and I've been proving over and over again that so-called Darth Vader is just another depiction of Asar Osiris, okay? Enki, Prometheus, Asar Osiris, Prometheus, Enki, aka Lucifer, that is Darth Vader, okay? Uranus, the father of Father Time. The father of Father Time. You see, Father Time overthrew Uranus. Father Time, Saturn, overthrew Uranus and separated Gaia from the sky god. Okay? And he took over that realm. Saturn took over the sky realm and casted his father to the earth. When his father went to the sky realm and stole the Kundalini fire to give to humanity, that's when Saturn or Zeus casted Uranus into the underworld and bound him in chains. You see what I'm saying? So who's the real bad guy? You know what I'm saying? Who is the real bad guy? You know, you Christians have a lot of explaining to do. And this is more proof that the God of the Bible only gives his devout followers material possessions as rewards. All right? Right here, King David of the Bible, extremely wealthy King David of the Bible. Okay? You know, this motherfucker King David murdered countless people for Father Time and Zeus. Right here, King Solomon. Look at this. We got statues. We got golden fucking statues of lion bodies. We got golden statues of lion bodies. A goddamn palace. Okay? Look at this. Look at this shit. And you mean to tell me in the same Bible it says that it's easier for a camel to get through a needle's eye than it is for a rich person to get to heaven? So if that's true, what the fuck is this? Why is the God of the Bible rewarding people with this? Because we all know that, you know, material possessions and monetary power is the ultimate corrupter of souls. Let me repeat. Material possessions and monetary power is the ultimate corrupter of souls. So why is the God of the Bible keep rewarding his most devout followers with huge forms of wealth? You know what I'm saying? You know, in the same fucking Bible, you know, they got the bullshit 10 Commandments, which says thou shalt not kill. All right. But what have the Christians done all over the damn world? You know what I'm saying? Have you ever researched the Crusades? Hundreds of millions slaughtered in the name of Kronos, Yaldabaoth, Saturn, Zeus. Y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. Because when they strategically put the Bible together very, you know, almost in a perfect manner. Because at the end in Revelations, it says that the beast was going to rise from the sea, right, with 7 heads, representing 7 continents on the earth. Now, right here, it says that the beast is the number of man. All right. So when I break this down, there's no debating. The number of the beast is the number of man. Go look up the Bible verse. If you think it's bullshit, go look up the Bible verse. The number of the beast is the number of man, and the number of man is 666. Why? What is man made out of? What is the human made out of? 6 electrons, 6 protons, 6 neutrons makes the carbon atom. Okay? So, this right here, number of the beast, is carbon. The original carbon man, the number of man, 666. So, we are the Christian's Antichrist. All the so-called black people that are waking up, all of the so-called melanated people that are waking up all over the world to the bullshit of Christianity and Judaism, guess what? They already labeled us the Antichrist in Revelations, right here. And they say the Antichrist spoke boldly and spoke proudly against Zeus, against Father Time. You see, there's a Bible verse that says that the beast spoke proudly against Father Time and against Zeus. Those are the so-called woke black people across the earth that are waking up to the fact that Christianity is bullshit, that Zeus and Father Time, Saturn, okay, are fucking demons, okay, that can only manipulate things and give people illusions in this material realm. So the black people that wake up to that fact are now labeled the beast, the 666 beast. You see this? You see this? And they even say that we're going to speak proudly against Zeus and Father Time. That we are going to know the Bible verses. It says that the so-called Antichrist is going to know the Bible verses and use that against the Christians. That's what the fuck I'm doing right now. That's what I'm doing right now. But it's the truth. Because I already exposed Father Time, El, Yaldabaoth, Saturn's fuckery, and Zeus's fuckery. You see what I'm saying? It's deep, folks. It's deep, folks. It's deep. So when you look at 666 being the number of man, you're talking about the so-called black people across the world that have become enlightened, okay, after the shift in 2012, okay? So we are the 666 according to the Christians. Now, the real fucking mark of the beast is the illusion of time that Father Time created. Let me repeat. The real mark of the beast is the illusion of time that Father Time created. All right? And that is your fucking Gregorian system of time, which is 60 seconds in a minute. That's 6 and 0 is a 6. 60 minutes in an hour. 6 and 0 is another 6. 24 hours in a day. 2 and 4, that's another 6. So you got 60 seconds, 60 minutes, 24 hours, that's 666. There goes your goddamn 666 and 360 days in a fucking year, 36 again, okay? For you goddamn brainwashed, fucking mind-controlled, easily manipulated, blind Christians and Hebrews out there. All right? The real fucking mark of the beast is the illusion of Gregorian time. Period. Period. End of story. Anybody that these mainstream Christians that get on these mainstream networks, anybody that they tell you to stay away from, any kind of knowledge that they tell you to stay away from, go research that shit. Do your best to research that shit thoroughly. Okay? Because right here, even you see how the Christians named him Nero, and Nero's not even his real fucking name. Nero means Negro, and I proved that. That's why the Christians are saying Nero means 666, because Negro means 666. Carbon, 666. Y'all better wake up. But see, 666 is not really godhood, because it still represents the avatar. The 666 carbon body is the completed human avatar. It is the completed human avatar, and we have to break out of these avatars into our light bodies, okay? And that's known as Merkaba activation. All right, that's what happens when the Kundalini fire, the blue flame, is enacted in our spinal column. All right. Now, I hope I was able, to shed more light on this information. But like I said, man, you Christians and you Hebrews, you got some explaining to do. You got some explaining to do. Because it is a known fact, before each group of melanated people were colonized by the European, we were worshiping the serpent. On every continent, we were worshiping the serpent. We were building pyramids on every continent. Okay? So on every continent, we were building pyramids. On every continent, we were worshiping the serpent. On every continent, we were mummifying our dead. Why is that? Why is that? And then after we get colonized by the oppressor, we start to worship this fucking jealous God that can only reward his followers with material possessions, who contradicts himself all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? And who wants you to eat the flesh and drink the blood of his son. The same God who basically says you have to be a sinless saint to get into the kingdom of heaven. All right? But you know, you are put in the realm of sin. You're put under sin. Sin is the moon. You're put under the realm of the moon, sin. Okay? Kansu. The current god over the moon is Kansu, the realm of consumers. You see? Lord of hunger, never-ending hunger. You're dealing with the moon. The eater of souls. The Death Star in Star Wars is the fucking moon. Okay, this planet used to have 2 suns, and it got replaced by a moon. You see, and that's when Father Time separated the waters below from the waters above. But I'll get into that. That second sun around the earth. I'll get into that a little bit later. But you see what I'm saying? This right here is just obvious bullshit. Obvious bullshit. Zeus and his father Kronos got exposed big time. Okay? Because they can only reward their followers, their devout followers, with material possessions. The only follower that got any kind of special power, spiritual power from Kronos and Zeus was Moses. Moses was like the only father. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about thousands. I'm talking about hundreds of thousands, okay, of devout followers. And now today, okay, there's probably over a billion, almost like two fucking billion Christians and Jews. You know what I'm saying? And how many of them is Father Time and Zeus giving spiritual powers to? And when I say spiritual powers, I'm talking about God-like powers. I'm talking about levitation. I'm talking about telepathy. I'm talking about being able to apparate, disappear, and appear in another location. I'm talking about super healing abilities. I'm talking about being able to water bend, to air bend, to earth bend. You know what I'm saying? To be able to manipulate the current of electricity. Those are godlike powers. You know what I'm saying? Not no motherfucking material shit that I can't do shit with. I can't eat it. I can't drink it. And it's not going to allow me to get out of this material realm that my soul is trapped in. You see what I'm saying? You see? But then we got this Bible verse right here, which completely puts a hole in this Job shit, puts a hole in King Solomon's wealth and King David's wealth, puts complete holes in it. But, you know, that's really all I had to say on this topic. I appreciate everyone who supports RFG and Atlantean movement. Please like, share, and subscribe. As the Chosen One Man, I'm out.